What up, chat? What up, YouTube? It's Chase again. I'm back at the spot. You see, I'm where I was last. I'm where I was on episode 1. You know what I'm saying? So today's topic, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna be talking about like FOMO, fear of missing out. I feel like I deal with it a little bit, but I feel like other people deal with it too. But first, let me show y'all the fit. Got on Tommy Hilfiger. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Hilfiger flannel. Some I got on some Auburn sweats. Then I got on some blazers. So you see the logo. You see logo right there. But really, I just fear missing out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying. It's so much that goes on in this world, and we want to be a part of everything. We want to do everything, but we gotta really pick and choose what we do. Like you can't do everything. You either so for example, you gotta pick and choose. Is you gonna grind or you gonna go have fun? You know what I'm saying? I choose to grind. You know what I'm saying? I choose to get the work in now so that I can have fun later. Some people want to choose to have fun, spend their 20s, spend they, you know what I'm saying, and then they think they gonna figure it out in their 30s and 40s. Nah, if you figure it out in your 20s, you won't have to. You know what I'm saying? You avoiding things that may come up when you hit that could come up when you hit your 30s or 40s. You know what I'm saying? You learning lessons at an earlier age so that you can avoid making mistakes. And for example, I'm about to stay in the house working on my craft, my brand. You know what I'm saying? Get my homework done. Get things that I know will push me further. On that same Friday, I could eat. I could. It's a party going on, but I choose to stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? My friends could be going to that party. My girl could be at that party. It don't matter you. But I would still choose to, you know what I'm saying, get this work done because I know that it's a much better reward that comes from me, you know what I'm saying, going staying at the house. I mean, you don't get no reward from going to a party. When you go to a party, you finna come home drunk, wasted, you know what I'm saying? You may have some fun, but you know what I'm saying? It really don't make nothing. You know what I'm saying? I stay on the grind. You could make connections. You can make just like you going to a party. If you go to a business event, you can make connections. Go to a, you know what I'm saying, Martin networking. You networking. I gotta make some business cards, but like pass out those business cards. Say, hey, I got a brand. This is what my brand represent. I'm trying to do this XYZ, and bro, people will respect you because you're trying to put yourself out there. Go to a party, you know what I'm saying? People are not gonna, you know what I'm saying? There's people a weird representation of you. If I meet somebody for the first time and I meet them at a party, bro, I'm already having thoughts like, why am I seeing you here? You know what I'm saying? So, and there's nothing wrong with party because there's ways you can party without, you know what I'm saying, sinning and getting in trouble and doing all these things that lead you down there, you know. So really just I could really talk a lot about, you know what I'm saying, the fear of missing out because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like also, you know what I'm saying, this goes with like getting off my phone because I've had many instances where I had to deactivate my social media, whether that's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, just any social media just so I could focus. You missing out on things, but really you're not really missing out on nothing. Your favorite artist still gonna be dropping music, which you don't need. You don't need social media to see that. All you need is Apple Music, and you're not really missing out on anything. If you really need to, you got the news. If there's something like big and bad that's happening, you gonna know because it's gonna be talked about. People around you gonna tell you. You're gonna be having conversations about it. You don't need to see it on social media to find out. Social media right now because I'm trying to promote myself. I'm trying to promote my brand. I'm trying to put something that's big. Posting on my spam page, but bro, I don't, I feel like social media is so, I feel like it's pointless, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think we should do more on social media is just and more of our organic self. You know what I'm saying? We try to put thing with social media is people put on this facade and they don't really you know who somebody is on social media, bro. If I meet you in person, people have two different. characters on social media. They have who they really are and who they're trying to prove to be to somebody else. So that's all it is for social media. So be careful with what you posting. Post things that you want people to post the good things about yourself. Post the things that you want people to post. You want somebody to respect you by what you post. That's why girls, they be posting things. I'm like, why the hell did you post this? For when you on social media too. The point of this video is don't feel like you missing out on anything. It's nothing that you missing out on. Just keep doing the great things that you doing and remember that, time is only gonna go by. You don't want to live with regret when you in your 20s. You don't want to live if you young. If you say you 15 right now, you don't want to live with regret in your 20s. I'm about to turn 20. I don't want to live with regret when I'm in my 30s. When I'm older, when I'm in my more adult ages, my prime adult age. That's all I wanted to get on here and say for real. Just life is moving. The clock don't stop. And if you want to get things done, you gotta really focus. You can't worry about what everybody else is doing. Just you know what I'm saying. You might have to miss out on some things, but just know that it's gonna be worth it. And that's really all I gotta say. So I'm about to get out of here. This probably gonna be the first video I drop in April. It's March 30th, but I'm dropping a video all how many days it is of April. So like, comment, subscribe. Peace.